They examined data on suspicious deaths from more than 30 of the country's largest counties whose jurisdictions cover nearly 1 in 3 Black Americans. And what they found was a pretty disturbing pattern. There have been 46 instances in at least 25 years where medical examiners, law enforcement, or defenders of accused officers used sickle cell trait as a cause of death of Black people in custody. Now, Jamie, what did you say earlier about sickle cell trait?
It has been proven that alone cannot cause death. It has to come with some other factor that drives somebody to extreme fatigue or extreme trauma.
So out of those 46 instances, 15 of those cases have happened since 2015. So we're talking about the last 7 years. In roughly 2/3 of those cases, the person who died had been forcibly restrained, pepper sprayed, or shocked with stun guns. Now, the determination of sickle cell trait was usually enough to let the officers get out of criminal or civil penalties. Of all of those cases reviewed by the Times, none of them had actual sickle cell disease. So again, only sickle cell trait. But the imprecise language used by medical examiners have given the false impression that the trait and the disease were the same.
Now listen, we get some negative comments and negative reviews of people saying that we're trying to drive something politically here. This is scientific research we're talking about. We're talking about facts of a population of our country that has been impacted by a disease that has potentially allowed people to get away with crimes. We are sharing facts on this show. If the facts bother you, we are very sorry, but this is not politically driven. We're telling a story about something that's happening. And after the break, we're going to come back and share some specific stories reviewed in the Times and talk about the potential impact of this misinterpretation. Thank you for listening to this preview of True Crimecast. You can find the rest of this episode, as well as over 200 other episodes, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.